Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're off and running from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Whoa! First get of the game here to Chase Brown. That's right. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
11. Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Watch out!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action now with Purdy. He hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the air again. Purdy. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Purdy short. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First down throw by Purdy.
Oh.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds his fullback. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch the breath.
Oh,
Turn
shit.
some of the momentum in the building.
Oh, what the fuck? Who is this nigga?
He makes it in for the
What
Cincinnati
in the
touchdown.
world?
The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Ajante Wester to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. 49ers to the line. First and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The play fake, Burrow. Looking to his fullback now. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
The first down carry for Brown.
What?
There he goes again. And they're going to be set up just
This
outside that
nigga
red
is
zone.
fucking
They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Burrow on first down.
11 MT tank.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
On 2, ready?
All set now. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Ready, son?
And the Bengals first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Burrow out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So now here's third and 5.
Here we go. 180. Ready, son?
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow.
Oh, what?
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13.
That's crazy.
It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
49ers 7.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. This is our last play of the quarter. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're to the end of one. 21-7 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at second and pretty short. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. We've set it down from the 37. Pretty throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Purdy on the play action. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Gets his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, Purdy. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Brown quick on the draw here. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's get set. Wide 80.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins makes the catch. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Setting up the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Gun. Cut. Turbo's hot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow setting the throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
McPherson to add the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
49ers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Purdy to throw it. Catch made underneath back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy on first down. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
To the air again. Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Oh!
It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And
No.
the Bengals put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Gun. Stop. Bengs.
Burrow on first down. Caught quickly on the slant.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
11 MT.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Wide 80.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Throws caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. To the air again, it's Burrow. He's got it. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Wide 80. Wide 80. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow.
Oh my gosh!
That's a touchdown! The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Western on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. So first and 10 now from the 30. Burrow from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Back to the air on second, Purdy.
What the fuck?
Another interception. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Cincinnati in the formation. It's first and 10.
11.
Brown on the inside give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
180.
Burrow to the air now. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
For the Bengals field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And it grows the lead to 27.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
18. Watch out.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the Bengals' 40-yard line.
Get set, get set. Stop.
On second down, here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry.
Trying to work quickly now.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Purdy on the play action. Finds some time left. Kittle makes the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's another 49er.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
Still second down.
They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun is Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Get set, get set.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. Everybody rushing back to the line. Purdy now on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Now Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
11 mighty.
Give on second, it's Brown. Still going through the 25. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run again with Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
11.
Brown gets it again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Loss of 3 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Bengals out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. San Francisco to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Here's Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up second down.
2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Third and long for him here. And they pick him off again. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong.
11.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. First down, Burrow to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Turbo shot. 180. 180 shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the defender comes away with it. Nick Cross has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. You, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
49ers 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And I'm not sure, partner, a pick six is ever truly easy to shake off. You'd probably disagree with that, but with the lead they've got to be a little bit easier here, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know about easy. Nothing in this league ever is, but that was a little greedy, and I would expect the ball to not be in the air on this drive.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Completed over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On one, ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Counterplay, Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Setting up the running back screen. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They'll bring out the punter here. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, no. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We've got to pause now for an injured player, and not the guy you want to see struggling. That is Brock Purdy, who the medical staff is standing beside.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some depth into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Burrow from the gun. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And the Bengals first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bengals nearing their second win of the campaign. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Gun.
Brown on the carry. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Okay, so he got curved by 2.
49ers 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Here's Wester on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
He's going to throw it. Screen play here for James. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Sam. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Stay at home. Stay at home.
Throwing from the gun here. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Fouled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Desperation time here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
28. Set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. So only one timeout remaining to stop it. Quarterback run here. Lining up to take it in on 2nd down. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah.
So it's just, you smarter than a fifth grade? Spell me. You got to do.
Wasn't a beat.
Getting kinda hectic. Too many things on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping no guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, back 5 below. In the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm nitty. Left to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and take a mom and she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this thing new age nostalgia. She said the last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack-sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it slap. My brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be cow. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Yeah, but so big you can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Go closer, you like a lot of to the clipping, in a holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick a to your nose, this rolling stone to no bone. California, ill as ammonia, won't confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the cone, they chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the road.